What's up, Wagwan, beautiful people? So listen, I'm finally going to introduce you to a business that I've been quietly building for the past 3 years, okay? No degree required, no license, and no prior experience, okay? And the best part is, you guys, that this is a business that you can launch in the next few weeks from your laptop, okay? This video isn't gonna be a bunch of fluff. It's the real breakdown of how I got into the business lending industry, why it works, and how you can step into it too, even if you've never done anything like this before. If you are new here, hi, hello, I'm Shibivia. And if you've been following me for a while now, you know that I've helped women build business credit and position themselves for funding, right? That's always been my lane. But back in 2021, or actually I believe early 2022, I had a broker reach out to me and they asked to partner with me and help my clients get funding, or just anyone I knew, right, who needed it, okay? He broke it down and explained that when they got funded, I would get a percentage of that, okay, funding amount. And I was like, sure, right? I sent a few people their way, and honey, I started seeing those commission deposits just start rolling in, all right? Not a paper check that took months, but ACH direct deposits, okay? I remember just one of those being over $1,800. Yes, you guys, $1,800 for a single funded transaction for something that I didn't even touch. I didn't fill out paperwork. I did not even close the deal, okay? I didn't chase clients, right? This particular commission was for someone that I didn't even talk to personally, to be honest. That blew my mind, y'all. All right. That was when I had a light bulb moment. Okay. I realized that, wait a second, this is a real business and I can be on the other side of the table, not just taking out business loans and building business credit, but actually earning when people do it. So after partnering with other brokers for a while, I thought to myself, what if instead of splitting my commissions with other brokers or with another broker, why don't I just start my own lending business and cut out the middleman so that my payouts not just come directly from the lenders, right? But will be significantly higher. So let me just break this down really quickly for you guys and visually show you what I'm talking about, okay? So imagine that this is a business owner, okay? Don't judge my stick figures, okay? So this is a business owner right here. This business owner needs a loan, right? Let's say this business owner needs $50,000. And then you have the connector or the partner or the broker, you could say. Okay, so the business owner gets connected to the broker, right? Then that broker, right, connects that business owner to the lender. Okay, and let's say that lender gives the business owner that 50K, that broker is getting a percentage, okay, a percentage of that entire $50,000. Okay, here's what happens. Option one, you connect a business owner to a broker, right? The broker does the heavy lifting and you split the commission with the broker, right? Option two, you can connect the business owner directly to the lender, okay? And you keep more of the payout. In both models, you guys, you never have to lend your own money. You never have to prepare the loan documents and you don't chase people. The lenders handle all of that. And with business lending, you guys, businesses and business owners are looking for loans every single day. So this is not a business that you have to chase people for. You're literally giving people money, or you're literally helping people, I should say, get money. Okay. The lenders handle most of the heavy lifting. And here's what blew my mind. This is part of a $1.4 trillion industry. Yes, you guys, that's trillion with a T. Okay. Small business loans are happening every day. And most people don't even know this exists. This business changed the way I think about income. I can do this from literally anywhere. Okay. And that matters to me especially now because I live abroad with my family. I like to travel. I value freedom. I value flexibility and creating a life on my terms. And let's be honest, this is still a male dominated industry, okay? But I've been in male dominated spaces before. I served in the United States military, the United States Air Force, to be exact, Air Force Reserved. So I'm not afraid to step into rooms that were designed for men, or let's say, rooms where I typically would stand out, right? I want to see more women doing this, more women becoming the lender per se, right? More women running high profit, boring businesses that actually create freedom. Because let's be real, this is a boring business, okay? It's not super sexy, but one of the things that I have learned over the years of like doing business and stuff like that, sometimes it's the boring businesses that make the money. Okay. And by the way, if you are getting value so far, pause for a second and subscribe to the channel because I plan on sharing more about this industry and overall business gems as I've been doing, and I'll continue to do that on a weekly basis. Okay. Also, be sure to hit that like button and that notification bell as well. That way you won't miss a new video from me. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I decided to finally stop gatekeeping. Okay. I've been doing this business for about 3 to 4 years now. And I'm still doing it. Actually, I'm growing my business. I'm scaling this business and I love it because like I said, it allows me to be anywhere, to do it anywhere. Right. And it's very simple. The concept is very simple. Yes, it's boring. It's not super sexy, but you know what? It makes money. Okay. And so I've decided to put everything I've learned into one place, and that is called the Remote Money Lender Playbook with a masterclass training as well. It's a simple way to launch your own lending business from your laptop without lending your own money, right? Or needing any prior experience. So you don't need to have been in the financial industry before, you don't need a license for most states, right? Majority of the states, you don't need a license for this. You don't need a ton of experience. It's very simple. You don't need a brick and mortar, a business. And yes, this is the playbook that I wish that I had about 5 years ago. It breaks down how to start without a license or background in finance, how to connect with the right lenders and brokers, how to set up your process, how to avoid mistakes, okay, and how to actually start earning money and run this business on autopilot. Majority of this business can be run on autopilot, okay? Yes, you need to do some work as well, right? Yes, you need to be involved for sure, but you can set this business up in a way where a lot of the upfront work can be automated. All right. And right now it's available for just $27. And that's as a pre-sale. Okay. The full access unlocks July 15th. All right. It's going to be paired with a masterclass training as well. Okay. Breaking everything down for you. And after that, the price goes up. Okay. Because as you can imagine, the value that you're getting to start your own 5 and 6 figure lending business from your laptop, girl. Okay. Plus, if you're one of the first 50, you get to access our private Slack group for 30 days of support. Now, I already know what some of you are probably wondering, right? Do I need to talk to people? You can, right? Sometimes you can do that to like build rapport, okay, with people who are interested in getting loans and some stuff like that. But you don't need to be on the phone all day. You don't need to be cold calling people. You don't do that. Okay. A lot of brokers automate most things. Okay. In my business, I automate a lot of the aspects of it, which I'm super excited to, break that down a little bit more for you guys too. Okay. Some of you guys are probably asking, do I need to understand finance? And the answer is no. The lenders walk the clients through it, okay? You don't have to worry about explaining rates and terms and amortization schedules or anything like that, okay? You're probably wondering if this is saturated. Not at all, obviously. If you're watching this video, you probably have never heard of this before, okay? Most people have never heard of this. You're probably wondering, is this real? This is very, very real. Okay. And I'll also show actual example of my personal dashboard in the full training, right? Again, I partner with multiple lenders and brokers, and I'll kind of give you an example of what that looks like. Okay. So if this sounds like something that you want to learn more about, click the link in my bio or the link in the comments. I'll pin it in the comments as well. All right. It will also be in the description, and you can get the playbook. And again, it will come with a training, right? You'll watch the training and you'll get to join the Slack group as well. And that's, again, if you're one of the first 50. So if you're watching this video on the day it releases, okay, if I were you, I would snag it. Okay, snag it. All right. So this might just be the business that you didn't know existed but needed. Okay. With a lot of what is like happening around the world, and a lot of women and people that I've been talking to wanting to have more flexibility and freedom, wanting to leave the West. Okay. One of the concerns I know a lot of people have is, okay, how do I sustain my income? How do I create sustainable income? Right. And so having a remote-based business is one of the ways that you can do that for sure. I never usually suggest trying to go to a country to look for like a job there, unless you have a specialized skill or unless you definitely want to go teach, stuff like that. But outside of that, my suggestion to give you more flexibility and more freedom to go different places is to have a remote business. And so I'm grateful for remote-based income. And so, if you're a woman who wants more time, you want more structure, you want more control over your income, this may be your shot, okay? And I'm not saying this is for everyone. This may not be for everyone, but the beautiful thing is it's a very low barrier to entry. You can, hop right in and see if this is for you, okay? All right, y'all, that's the tea. Now you know. Now it's time to get your lending business started, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.